2026, international travel will look very different than what it used to. Not because the world suddenly became cheaper, but because the idea of a good trip is changing. People are slowly realizing that the best experiences aren't always in the most obvious places. Right now, if you look just a little beyond the usual destinations, you will find places that are calmer, more rewarding, and surprisingly affordable. You do not need Europe to feel surrounded by history. You do not need luxury resorts to enjoy beautiful beaches. And you definitely do not need to be spending lakhs to come back feeling like the trip was worth it. I have picked 5 destinations that you should definitely visit in 2026. They are affordable, less crowded, and still allow you to explore freely without heavy restrictions. Let's start somewhere that feels like Europe, but quieter and calmer. Uzbekistan is one of those countries that do not feel real until you arrive. In Samarkand and Bukhara, history is not locked behind ticket counters. Large parts of the old city are UNESCO listed, so you can walk through courtyards and historic monuments freely without entry fees or crowds. That level of access is almost impossible in Europe today. If you plan it right, you can comfortably spend a week here for around 55 to 65,000 rupees. Food is inexpensive, local trains are smooth and efficient, and hotels cost far less than what you would expect for a place that looks this grand. The best time to visit is in April and May, or again in September and October, where the weather is perfect for walking around all day. For Indian travelers, the visa process is simple with an easy e-visa. Uzbekistan is perfect if you enjoy history, quiet evenings, and it offers experiences that are still accessible. Next on the list is Thailand's most underrated region, Isan in the northeast, a part of the country most travelers never see. It is also one of the most affordable international trips you can take in 2026. You can easily plan this trip within 40 to 50,000 rupees, with your daily expenses rarely costing 2,000 rupees. The best time to visit is from November to February, where the weather is comfortable and pleasant. And for Indians, Thailand continues to offer visa-free entry, which makes the trip feel even more effortless. If you enjoy food, culture, and travel that feels grounded rather than flashy, Isan will quietly win you over. From one underrated region, let's move to a part of Vietnam most travelers completely miss. North Vietnam feels like a place perfect for people who love green landscapes. Regions like Cao Bang and Ha Giang are filled with winding mountain roads, deep valleys, and waterfalls tucked away near the Chinese border. It feels a lot like the Himalayas, but with smoother roads and much lower costs. You can spend days driving through mountains or walking through small villages. A week in this region usually costs 50,000 rupees. Meals are cheap, often under 200 rupees, and homestays are comfortable and welcoming. The best time to visit is between March and May, or from September to November. Next is Eastern Sri Lanka, one of the best value beach destinations you can visit from India. Places like Trincomalee and Neelavali stand out because they are not built for mass tourism. The beaches are long, undeveloped stretches, not resort clusters, which means more open space, fewer vendors, and a coastline that actually feels open. You can easily plan a 6 to 7 day trip here for around 35 to 45,000 rupees. Beachside stays are affordable and daily expenses stay low. The best time to visit is between May and September, which makes it ideal for summer travel. Sri Lanka keeps visas simple for Indians with ETA or visa-free options. And before we go into the final destination, here's a quick note. If visas are the one thing that usually slows you down while planning international trips, Atlas makes that process much simpler by handling applications, documents, and tracking it all in one place. The link is in the description. Now, let's end with a destination that surprises almost everyone. When people think of Kenya, they usually think of safaris and expensive lodges. But the Kenyan coast tells a completely different story. Places like Mombasa, Diani Beach, and Watamu are colorful, warm, and deeply influenced by Indian and Swahili culture. You will find chapatis, coconut curries, seafood, and relaxed seaside towns along the Indian Ocean. Once you land, Kenya is far more affordable than people expect. The trip stretches the budget slightly, but you can still do a week here for around 65 to 70,000 rupees if you plan smart. The best time to visit is between January and March, or from July to October. For Indians, entry is simple with an online ETA. What makes this destination special is that you can combine beach days with budget-friendly wildlife experiences without booking expensive safari packages. All 5 of these destinations sit slightly outside the spotlight, and that's exactly why they are worth visiting. You do not need a huge budget to travel well in 2026. You just need the right destination and the right planning. Tell me in the comments which one you're adding to your list. And if you enjoy discovering places like this, subscribe to Atlas Explorer, India's #1 travel channel.